So,
very good evening to one and all. On behalf of IIP Digital team, I, Dr. Utra Mohan, welcome you to this webinar, The 8 Limbs of Yoga and its Relevance Now, focus on beginners, therapy yoga and pranayama. This webinar is being organized by IIP Women's Health Telangana State Team. We are streaming live on IIP India YouTube channel. I request all to subscribe to this channel to get regular notifications of our webinar. We are also having many webinars on yoga today and tomorrow, which you could attend. I'll be sharing the link of the social media in the chat section. Now I request the Telangana team to please take over.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, one and all, and a happy International Yoga Day 2021 in advance. Myself, Dr. Himani Poddar, Sub-Coordinator, Telangana State IAPWC. On behalf of my team, I would like to invite Ms. Kavita Sinha, our speaker for today's webinar. I welcome you on behalf of my team. My team is led by Dr. Hannah Rajshekhar, our State Coordinator, Dr. V.V. Manjula Kumari, our Joint Coordinator, Dr. Monima Billa, our Sub-Coordinator, and myself, Sub-Coordinator, Telangana State IAPWC, Dr. Himani Poddar. In today's webinar, Ms. Kavita is going to share her knowledge on the 8 limbs of yoga and its relevance now, focus on beginners, therapy yoga, and pranayama. Ms. Kavita is a certified trainer, yoga instructor, and practitioner. She is an excellent therapist. Before our webinar, I would like to request Dr. Hannah ma'am to speak a few words about today's webinar. Over to you, Dr. Hannah ma'am.
Good evening, one and all. A warm welcome to Dr. Kavita. We're very privileged to have your session today. And Dr. Kavita comes with a lot of experience to us, with 15 years of experience. And she's going to give us a very innovative session. She has also said that there'll be some practical sessions for us to do. I'm sure we'll be benefited from it. I thank my team also, each one of them who have worked towards it, and also IAP, and also Dr. Utra for making this platform available for us. I wish Dr. Kavita all the best, and I'm sure we'll have a good learning session from you.
thank you. So
Dr. Hannah ma'am, over to you, Manjula ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Himani ma'am. I would like to take the privilege of inviting Ms. Kavita Sinha, our current speaker. Welcome, ma'am. And yoga instructor. Initially, Ms. Kavita Sinha was having a working background in financial sector. Kavita Sinha has diversified her career into the field of yoga. And she has been yoga practitioner since her 20s and decided to become a yoga instructor. She has 500 hours of yoga certification from International Yoga Alliance, USA, and has been teaching yoga since past 3 years. She is well versed with teaching yoga on a daily basis and for specific purposes like weight loss, power yoga, and therapy yoga for particular ailments. She is very keen to share her knowledge and help as many people as possible. Welcome, Ms. Kavita Sinha, ma'am.
thank you so much, Dr. Manjula. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So yes, I think we should start with the webinar now. So over to you, Kavita ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you all for this great opportunity. I'm really happy to share what I know with all of you, and I really hope that it's going to benefit all of you. So first we'll start, before the presentation, we'll start with relaxation. So first we'll sit comfortably, the meditative posture. Just sit in the posture and keep your back straight. Just gently close your eyes, keep your mind relaxed, and keep your body relaxed. Let us start with just relaxation. Take a long and deep inhale. Just inhale deeply and slowly exhale. Just be relaxed. Inhale and gently exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And gently exhale. And now just feel relaxed. And we'll chant Om 3 times. Take a long and deep inhale. And chant Om. Now gently rub your palm. Gently feel the warmth of your hand. Now slowly place your palm on your eyes, relax your eyes and relax your mind. And now gently open your eyes and look up at your palm. We'll start with the presentation about the 8 limbs of yoga. So, thank you all for joining me on International Yoga Day. So, let me see. So, this topic for today is the 8 limbs of yoga, its relevance now, and let us also focus a little bit on beginners, therapy yoga, and pranayama. Yoga helps us unite within ourselves, our body, mind, and spirit. Yoga has its origins in the Vedas and has been systematized by Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras. Yoga imbibes 5 practices, which are regular and balanced asana practice, regular breathing exercises, complete relaxation, a healthy diet, and self-reflection and positivity. So, about yoga, you need not always begin at the physical level. You need not always start about asanas. Your journey can start just by reading or knowing about yoga, that is enough, or just by sitting and just self-reflecting, or just doing any breathing exercise that you feel comfortable, or even you can just start any asana practice. So now what about the 8 limbs of yoga? 8 limbs of yoga is it's something that teaches us yoga as one whole, as a holistic practice. Its guidelines help towards self-awareness and enables one not to push one's difficult life patterns into the yoga practice. So it helps us to relax and get a balance within ourselves. It teaches us not to self-criticize, and it helps us to make correct decisions, and it helps us to have a compassionate attitude towards ourselves and others, compassionate thoughts towards ourselves and others. So the 8 limbs of yoga consists of yama. Yama is some things that we should not do, and niyama is some things that we should do. Asanas are like poses, and pranayama are breathing techniques. Pratyahara involves just observing yourself. We will go through this, and we could also understand by practicing also. And dharana is techniques. Dhyana is meditation, and samadhi is self-actualization. So let us talk about the yamas. The first limb of yoga. Yama signify an approach that deals with our exterior self. Yamas are some things that we should not do, or some actions that we can avoid as much as we can. It's not that we should, but that if we cannot avoid it, then it's bad, but we should avoid as much as we can. So ahimsa is the first yama. Ahimsa is to develop a compassionate attitude towards yourself and towards others. Ahimsa also means to avoid violent thoughts towards yourself and towards others, both in actions and speech and eating habits. For example, you might not want to buy a leather shoe because it's made of leather which comes from animal. These are some actions that we have in ahimsa. The second yama is satya. Satya is not lying or not just telling lies, but it's about being able to represent things as they are to yourself and others. For example, if you feel that you want to take a job, but you have to wake up very early for the job, it's really early for you to take up, yet you take up the job. So in that event, you might not be able to do very well in the job, so you're not being true to yourself. So it's a very underlying way of representing things to yourself and being true to yourself and being true to the others. The third yama is about asteya. Asteya teaches us to take not to take what is ours. It does not just refer to money or valuables. It refers to more subtle things. For example, when you suppose you're taking a carpool, asteya is like you should try not to be late so that you don't delay others. You're not taking their time. So, and now we move on to the next yama, which is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is about the practice of continence, and it teaches us to use our energy in our body optimally and to direct our energies and thereby our efforts. In general, we should try not to channel our energy in different directions. For example, if you're keeping a busy schedule or if you're habitually working long hours, it makes us neglect ourselves as well as our family. So we should try to direct our efforts in the channel it towards the correct optimally. Okay, next yama is aparigraha, which is the fifth yama. Aparigraha is very interesting. It refers to non-hoarding of physical things and not taking what is not necessary. So aparigraha also will help us if we understand that we should not have excess clothes, excess money, too many houses and cars, not because it's bad, but because it will increase the burden in our life and we have to maintain them. And so aparigraha not only relates to physical things, but also it relates to the thoughts. So we should keep our mind light and not load our mind with too many thoughts. So next, that is limb 1 of yoga. Limb 2 are the niyamas or the yeses. What we should do, if we can try, we should do that. So niyamas are guidelines that tell us what we should do, more turn ourselves more inwards and how we take care of ourselves. So Saucha is the first niyama. Saucha refers to cleanliness. For example, we should take a bath on a regular basis. We should keep our house clean. We should keep our surroundings clean. And also for ourselves, we can do some cleansing kriyas like Jalaneti. Jalaneti, I will be demonstrating, and I hope that it will become part of your daily routine. As you are brushing your teeth, you can do Jalaneti also. So taking care of your physical body and showing gratitude towards yourself is also Saucha. Saucha also refers to watching our internal dialogues, what we are thinking of, and that also we should try and keep it clean so that we don't feel too much burden out of it. Next niyama is Santosha. Santosha is also very interesting niyama. It is actually the practice of contentment. Though we feel that, yes, contentment is easy, but it is also like we should be happy with whatever we have and whatever way the things are happening. So in this way, it imbibes in us this practice of feeling content. And this, you have to recognize that you're feeling content. This practice, it helps us to feel content rather than trying to exert control over external things that we really don't have much control over. So the next niyama is our tapas and swadhyaya. They are two different niyamas, but I have combined them as a third and fourth niyama because they seem to be connected with one another. When we take care of ourselves and we are aware of our own habits, we are aware of how we conduct ourselves each day, That is Svadhyaya. But when we form some good habits through this awareness, we are able to create change. And this change is the past, and it's also like a fire within us. It's like a transformation by fire. The next niyama is Ishvara Pranidhana, the fifth of the niyamas. It refers to the spiritual aspect of surrender and to the present moment, and observe whatever is happening within and outside us. It also represents surrender to a posture in restorative yin yoga and observing the subconscious mind. Yes, when you do yin yoga also, as you will be doing later on, you will find that you can actually hear some stress releasing from yourself. And that is also part of the Ishvara Pranidhana. You totally surrender to the pose. It is a very personal concept of a higher power and watching things unfold and just being still. Oh, let us move on to the third limb of yoga. So third limb of yoga is most popular, where most of us have heard about it and also would like to start with it. So that is the asana practice. Asana practice can be done without any prior practice. While practicing asana, we should be aware of the asana, the pose, and we should not push ourselves, we should not be hard on ourselves. We should not reach for very early targets, and sometimes our ego may feel that we need to do more and we are not practicing the way we expect to perform. However, that is not a pertinent. Your goal should be just to go to the edge of your capacity. First, you have to start your practice, go to the edge of the capacity. If you feel like little more than your capacity, once you are there, you need to relax there and observe your breathing. In this manner, asanas are meant to make you sit in the present moment and feel whatever restlessness there is, or feel whatever sensations that may happen in the pose. Next, the fourth limb of pranayama is of yoga is pranayama. So what is pranayama? Pranayama is breath. It's a breathing technique, breath control, and refers to specific breathing exercises that we do in yoga. It helps in improving focus and concentration within the mind and helps to prepare ourselves for meditation. And it lights up the prana or life force in the body. The person who practices pranayama will be active at all times and not tired. And so it is a very good option to practice pranayama. So what are the good practices in pranayama? In pranayama, we should always breathe through the nose and not through the mouth unless specifically required. For example, Mukha Dhavati, sometimes in asana practice, you might feel a little exerted, so you have to inhale and exhale to the mouth. So in such very specific cases, you can breathe out through the mouth. Otherwise, we should always breathe through the nose. And in this pranayama practice, your nose should be clean. So this is so important and pertinent. So you can keep your nose clean regularly by Jalaneti. Jalaneti might feel daunting, but it's quite easy. I will demonstrate it to you. Okay. Now, regarding pranayama, let us know about the types of breathing. First is the natural breathing. When we sleep or when we walk, when we talk, we don't notice how we are breathing. So it's natural breathing. What is yogic breathing? The second type of breathing is yogic breathing. So yogic breathing combines natural breathing, abdominal breathing, and thoracic breathing. So natural breathing, we all know that it's like an involuntary type of breathing. Now abdominal breathing, you can all practice. You can just sit comfortably and keep your hands on your stomach, keep your eyes closed. Take a long and deep inhale, feel your belly rising up, and gently exhale. Another long and deep inhale, feel your belly rising up, and slowly exhale. Now chest breathing, keep your both hands on your chest and slowly inhale, feel your chest muscles rising and gently exhale. One more time, inhale and feel your chest muscles rising and slowly and gently exhale. So what is yogic breathing? It is a complete breathing from the abdomen through the thoracic, through the nose, and from the nose through the thoracic to the abdomen. So that is actually a focused type of voluntary breathing. Next, pranayama can be of different types. You can have cooling pranayama, shitali, shitkari, or you can have also a calming effect from Brahmari. You can have a balancing effect for pranayama, anulom vilom, and bhastika and kapalbhati, which are energetic. So in this class, we will go through anulom vilom and some of the pranayama in a practice session. Fifth limb of yoga is pratyahara. So this is very interesting. Pratyahara is related to the effect of sense withdrawal. This is actually one of the steps, very easy. We get significant inputs from our sense of sight, our hearing, our taste, smell, and touch. So pratyahara denotes mindfulness as we take awareness from our senses one by one at a time. So we are looking at a lot from the perspective of noticing the shapes. If you focus and relax your eyes, notice the color and what is the texture of our senses. And the same thing, if you focus on your ears and relax your ears, notice what is happening, the type of texture that you're feeling as you're relaxing your ears. And same thing when you notice your sensation, smell sensation, you just notice the movement, the texture and any smell, and you just notice, we do not put a label on it. Similarly, when clothes are touching us or breeze is coming towards us, we just notice it, and that is pratyahara. In this manner, pratyahara, when we try to do this, it focuses our energy within us. So anytime you can practice pratyahara. So you can just close your eyes. You can sit again. Just close your eyes. That's all. Just notice yourself. So this is pratyahara. So just by any time we want to, we can practice pratyahara. We can get a lot of benefit with having a clear mind and feeling freshness within ourselves. The next limb of yoga, sixth limb of yoga is dharana. So dharana is not like meditation. It refers to concentration, and it requires some visualization techniques only. It's a precursor that leads into meditation. It includes visualization or mantra and mantra practice. It's the process of creating a strong and focused attention within the mind. In dharana practice, there is a deliberate effort to get focused on a single point, whereas in meditation, the practice is like more on its own. It's more effortless, and it's not so focused, and there's not so much effort there. So visual concentration. So what do we do for dharana? So we can start with dharana either with Tataka, that is candle gazing technique. That's a technique. We just have to keep a candle and we should gaze at it. Or we can also visualize a picture, or you can visualize a flower or any mantra, which whatever you feel interested in, you can just take that within you and just visualize it. And that is like an effort you're putting in. So that is a precursor to meditation. So for a minute or a few minutes, you can practice this. So this can be done with a gentle breathing technique, which is helpful to keep the mind focused and calm and also improve our work capacity. So let us just see what dharana for another 1 minute. So just keep your hands, wrist on your knee and keep eyes closed. And now for dharana, we'll all focus on our breathing so that all of us will be together in this. So just focus on your breathing. That's all. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now very gently bring your consciousness back to you and gently open your eyes. Next limb of yoga is dhyana. Dhyana is more close to meditation. We can sit in any comfortable, relaxed posture on a chair, on a yoga mat. We can sit by the wall, even place props, cushion, pillow, blocks under our knee. It's important first to be comfortable. Whichever is a comfortable position, it's important to stay there. And as we know, meditation experience is done by practicing, and the effects and benefits happening within us will come after regular practice of meditation. And it is advisable to do at least 20 minutes of meditation every single day. It is advisable. If there's not much time, then okay, even 5 minutes is good. If we want to come towards an internally focused stillness, we have to go through all the layers of our being. So now we come to the synopsis of the other 6 limbs and also meditation, which is the 7th limb. So for the physical body, which is called the Annamaya Kosha, we do the asanas practice. For the energetic body, which is also called the pranayama kosha, we do breathing exercises, or we regulate our breathing. And for the mind, or the manomaya kosha, we do meditation, and as and when thoughts come in, we try to gently focus on a mantra, a breath, or a heart center. So this stillness and awareness of the deeper layer of our being that now is with us, and a sense of wisdom and belonging leads us towards the Anandamaya and Vijnanamaya Kosha, which we shall experience in Samadhi. So it sounds very daunting, but what is Samadhi, the 8th limb of yoga? Samadhi is like the end goal of yoga. It just has to happen and unfold from the fruits of all the other 7 limbs. We should not make an effort to attain Samadhi. Samadhi is a version of consciousness where you're completely connected to everything, and you're completely connected to yourself, your core, and your true self. When we make connections with others, their sufferings, their loneliness, their celebrations, their joyfulness, then we are definitely very much connected to others, and by being also true to yourself. In Samadhi or enlightenment, there's a freedom from the ego that causes fluctuations in the mind. The mind makes judgments about what is good, what is bad, but which may not be in tune with what is real. So the ego creates these emotions within our monkey mind. Like many times in Ashtanga Yoga, mind is depicted as monkey mind because it keeps jumping from thoughts to thoughts. So the consciousness in Samadhi provides a release from a sense of attachment to things and thoughts also that are not needed. So a release of fear happens with the reduction of anxiety and from being in the present moment. So it dissolves depression and heaviness, and with that you may carry within you, and it also dissolves fear and anxiety of any unknown things. So what do we need for samadhi? We need a balanced diet, getting the right amount of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. We need a balance of physical activities. We should not do too little, not should we overdo even asanas. We should need to have balanced thinking, not thinking too much, or not to try and avoid thinking. And we should have balanced sleep habits, at least 7 to 8 hours a day of sleep every day at any fixed timings. And then balanced action. We should be doing enough good things. And then after this, the path becomes much smoother towards samadhi, which is constantly seeking and existing in a state of balance. Okay. So we have now covered the 8 limbs of yoga, and I would like to now discuss about yoga for women's problems. So yoga for women's problem is very unique, and it entirely arises from the female hormones. The most important hormones are produced in 2 pairs of almond-shaped organs known as ovaries. They are deep in the pelvis, one on each side of the uterus or womb. The 2 major female hormones, one is estrogen. Estrogen gives enormous drive, energy, and stamina. Progesterone has its own functions. So what happens when there's an imbalance of these hormones? An imbalance of these hormones causes some symptoms that include back pain, painful menstruation, chronic constipation, vaginal discharge, sleeplessness, hunger, premenstrual tension, heavy bleeding, pain in the lower abdomen, obesity, lumbar spondylitis, low blood pressure, irritability, and early menopause. So what are the main causes for this hormonal imbalance in ladies? It's because maybe we are always sleeping on the left side. It could be because of long sleeping hours. It could be because of fibroid or hypertension. Or it could be because we are bending the left leg when we are sleeping. Or it could be because of a stiff back or lack of exercise. Or even because of hypothyroidism. So there are some basic stretches with normal breathing that we have to do. So I would like to take this up in the practice session. So I will like to also tell you what are the stretches that are particularly indicated for women's problems. First is Baddhakonasana, which is the butterfly pose, other sitting positions, then some standing positions, this Tadasana, Trikonasana, and cow cat and cobra pose, and other sitting positions, which I will be taking up right now. And so shall we move ahead now for the practice session? So I will be doing a practice session that is also a beginner's yoga sequence and also good for helping with the women's any problem that they have with their hormones, which they would like to get over the problem. So the beginning, you can do forward bending, back bending, sideways bending, twisting poses, and in the sitting and standing posture. Then you can do some poses lying down with the chest and lying down with the back. Then you can do some pranayama, meditation, and shavasana. So I'd like to now start the practice session. Is there any questions that you would like to ask me about the 8 limbs of yoga? I would love to answer you.
Kavita ma'am, we will have questions in the end of the sessions. So,
Okay, so I would like to take up a practice section that introduces the beginning of yoga and also very good for any of small flexibility issues that you might have. So let us start the class. So let us start sitting in a comfortable meditative posture. Keep your back straight. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face muscles. Relax your mind. And relax your whole body. Concentrate on your breathing. Take a long and deep inhale. And gently exhale. One more time. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Let us go in for Om chanting. Inhale. Om. Gently rub your palms, make them warm. Now slowly place both palms on your eyes, relax your eyes, and relax your mind. Very slowly place both hands down. Inhale, then look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, then look to the center. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, look to the center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, look to the center. Exhale, look over left shoulder. Just stay here. 1. Focus on your breathing. 2. Back straight. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Inhale, then look to the center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and focus on your breathing. Shoulder up and relax your shoulders. 1. 2. Normal breathing. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Now slowly look in the front. Inhale. Exhale. Now relax your hands. Now lift both hands up and finger lock your hands. Push your shoulder up. Push it back. Push your shoulder back. Elbow straight. Look up. Take normal breathing. 1. Focus on your breathing. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Slowly drop your both hands down. Now again, open your arms, your shoulder level. Inhale. Keep your right hand down, left hand up, and just feel the stretch within you on your left side. Take normal breathing. 1. Look up. Look up. 2. 3. Keep your belly in. Back straight. 4. 5. And 6. Slowly. Open your arms. Inhale. Left hand down. Right hand up. Look up. Normal breathing. 1. 2. Feel stretching along your left side. Your right side. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Slowly. Lift your shoulder and back. Keep your back straight. Exhale. Now relax. Again, open your arms, your shoulder level. Inhale. Keep your right hand on the left knee. Left hand first. Keep it back. Look at your finger and now drop your left hand down and look back. Look towards your shoulder, left shoulder. You can see your left shoulder and look back. 1, 2. Is twisting up. 3, 4. Normal breathing. 5 and 6. Now slowly, slowly come back to the center. Open your arms. Inhale. Just be comfortable. Lift your shoulder. Left hand on the right knee. Right hand first keep it back. Look at your finger and now drop your right hand near your hip and then look back. Your back should be straight. Look back. Normal breathing. 1, 2, 3. Keep lifting your back up. Keep your stomach in and your lower back side to push it towards the belly side so the back becomes straight. 4, 5 and 6. Now slowly, slowly come back. Inhale. Open your arms to your shoulder level. Exhale. Now relax your hands down. Now from here we'll change our leg position. Keep your both feet together and simply swing your knees together. Just swing your knees together. 1, 2. Just feel the movement in your knees. 4. Keep lifting your shoulder up. 5 and 6. Now slowly, slowly press your knee down. 1. Normal breathing. 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can keep your feet as much as it's comfortable. If it has to go a little further, it's okay. 4. If it has to come closer, you can just tuck your feet in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just feeling stretching along your hip region. 9 and 10. Now slowly sit straight, inhale, and now slowly just keep your left leg out and keep your right leg up. Just spread it as much as you can. If it is spreading this much, it's fine. If it's spreading this much, it's fine. Just be comfortable. Now lift both hands up and bring it front and just make a fist, go forward. Exhale, go to your right foot. Inhale and come back. Inhale again. Exhale, go to your left. Now we'll do this practice continuously. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, come back. Exhale, your left. 2, 3. Try not to bend your elbows. Back straight. 3. Try to rotate as much as you can. 4, 5 and 6. Now the opposite side, rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now slowly, slowly relax your both hands. Keep your hands under your knees and bend your knees and head up. Squeeze stomach through. Look in the front, inhale. Now keep your right leg straight and bend your left knee. Try to touch your foot to the right thigh. Now we go for 1 forward bend. Lift both hands up, inhale. Lift your shoulder up. Exhale, now bend up. If you can bend this much, it's good. Flex your feet and hold your ankle, your knee, your foot, and just look in the front. Do not drop your neck down. Don't drop your head down. Just look in the front. Normal breathing. 1. Let me touch your chest to the thigh. 2, 3. Keep stretching your spine with an inhale, exhale, relax. 4, 5 and 6. Now slowly, slowly come back. Lift your both hands up, your shoulder up. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Now the same practice we do from the right side. Straighten your left leg. Bend your right knee. Try to touch the foot to the left thigh. Now your shoulder and waist should be in one line. Lift both hands up. Inhale. Lift your shoulder up and slowly, slowly go forward. You can just look in the front. Just look at your foot and stay here. Normal breathing. Try to bend your elbows. 1. Look in the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now slowly, slowly lift both hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Now relax your hands. Now from here, just tuck your legs under your feet, under your thigh, and come into this position on your both hands and knees. It's called a cat position. So for this position, the knee and waist should be in one line. Wrist and shoulder should be in one line. So you can also measure the distance by going back and dropping your elbow here, measure the distance and come here. Now inhale, drop your belly, then look up. Exhale, press your palm, squeeze and look at yourself. Drop your shoulder away from your ears. Inhale, drop your belly and look up. Push your waist up. Shoulder away from your ear. Exhale, then look down. Let us do this 3 more times. Very, very slowly inhale. You can keep your eyes closed. Drop your belly, shoulder away from your ear, and lift your head up. Exhale, now press your palm, squeeze your belly, and look down. Try to touch your chin to the chest. Inhale, again drop your belly, then look up. Exhale, then look down. Inhale and look up. Exhale, look down. Now look in the front. And from here, just straighten your knees, lift your knees up, come into the downward facing dog. Keep your arms straight, your legs straight, push your hip up. Feel any stretch within you, try to touch your feet onto the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly, slowly walk forward. Hold your ankle and bend down here. Just relax here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly feeling the movement of your back, your spine. Come into the standing position. Inhale, lift both hands up. You can lift your heels up. Exhale, both hands down. Inhale, now continuously. We'll do this 2 more times up. Exhale, then down. Inhale, then up. Exhale, down. Now, slowly inhale and open your arms to your shoulder level. Keep your right hand touching towards the leg and left hand up. Just be comfortable and you can keep your eyes closed and stay in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly, slowly lift both hands up. Inhale. Exhale now on to the left side. Look up. 1, normal breathing. 2, go down. 3, just be comfortable. You can keep your eyes closed. 4, 5, and 6. Slowly, slowly come back. Inhale Exhale, release, relax your hands. Now just keep your legs a little wider apart. And from here, just turn your left foot to the left side. The right foot will remain front side. Lift your shoulder, inhale, go over to your left side and bend towards your left side. Only here your shoulder should be in one line, just feel an opening within. 1, normal breathing, look up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly, slowly, come back, inhale, exhale on right side and bend to your right. Look up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slowly, slowly. Come back, inhale, exhale, now just relax. Keep your legs together and relax. Now your legs again, you will open it apart and both feet pointing to the side. Left foot to the left, right foot to the right, and bend your knees. Inhale up, exhale down. 1, 2, open your chest and your shoulder. 3, 4, inhale up, exhale down. 5 and 6. Very good. Slowly, slowly bring your feet together and now slowly drop your hands down and now lie down with the chest. Lie down with the chest. Keep your hand under your head and relax. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now keep your hands by side of your shoulders. Elbow should be closer, chin on the mat. Gently press your palm. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder. Drop your hip down, bend your elbow, stay in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep looking up. 5 and 6. Slowly, slowly drop your head down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now bend your knee, hold your ankle. Inhale, try to lift your head, your chest, and your legs. 1, 2, open your shoulders. 3, 4, look up. 5 and 6. Slowly, slowly drop your head down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now lying down with the back. Just lie down, roll over and lie down with the back. Gently bend your legs and hug your knees and just keep rolling side to side. Just relax your back muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Now just open your arms. Inhale. Drop your knees onto the left side and stay in this position. 1. Just be comfortable. Place your knees wherever it's more comfortable. You can look left side or you can look right side. Only right shoulder should touch the mat. 4, 5, and 6. Slowly both knees up. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees onto the right side. Your left shoulder down. Normal breathing. 1, 2. Look at your left fingers or your right side. 3. Just your left shoulder should be down. 4, 5, and 6. Very good. Slowly, slowly hold your feet together and again roll this way. Okay? Just relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good. Let us come back to the sitting position. Okay, we will just go in for 5 minutes of pranayama. So in pranayama, first we need to cool down after the exercise. Eyes closed, back straight. Keep a smiling face, relax your mind, and relax your whole body. Just noticing, breathing, just relax. Just keep a smiling face. After any practice, we need to first cool our body down before we start the pranayama practice. The back straight. And just relax now. We'll practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama. In Anulom Vilom, keep your right left hand in Chi Mudra, and your right hand, middle and index finger will be touching the forehead. Keep your thumb finger free and your ring and middle finger free. Now keep your ring and middle finger, index and middle finger on your forehead. Close your right nostril. Inhale to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the left nostril. Hold the breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the right nostril. Exhale to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the right nostril with the finger. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more round. Inhale to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the left nostril with the ring and the finger. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the right nostril. Exhale to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close right nostril. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to the left nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5. And just relax now. Just relax. This practice may be done 5 times to 15 times. Very good practice for balancing the two nostrils, the forces between the two nostrils, enabling easy breathing also. So we will do one more pranayama, which is Brahmari, calming effect. In Brahmari, you have to close your ears with your thumb finger. Close your eyes with the 4 fingers. Keep your chin a little upside so that we can get more air within us. You have to inhale, and after that, you have to chant Om. So you can feel the resonance within you. So close your ears and close your eyes. Inhale and Om. And now gently relax. Rub your palms a little longer, make them really warm. So in this process, you can energize your whole body. Now, slowly place both palms on your eyes. Relax your eyes and relax your mind. Again, very slowly open your eyes and look up and your mind. So thank you for the practice. So from here, I'd like to demonstrate to you Jalaneti practice. Why I would like to demonstrate to you is because you can keep the water ready and you can do Jalaneti as and when you're doing the brushing of your teeth in the morning. So this will also help the nostrils clear and it will help you in your pranayama practice. So let us start with the Jalaneti. So here I have my neti kit and I have these salt pouches. So I will fill my kit with distilled and boiled water. I'd like to reiterate that this water is distilled or filter water and boiled. So I'd like to also once more tell you that it's very important that the water should be boiled because then it destroys any bacteria. There has been 1 or 2 cases of people practicing Jalaneti without boiling water. What happens? Some worms are there and the nose is apparently connected to the brain and the worms travel to the brain. And so that's very difficult situation. So Jalaneti has to be done, but it has to be done in the correct way. This is one thing in yoga where the correct technique is very important. All other aspects, asana practice, and your practice as a whole do not have much rules, but this does. So for this, you need to have filtered and boiled water. So you can keep practice like this. Just keep maybe a flask, any container which you can just fill water, put it on the gas, boil it. After that, just leave it, let it cool down, and once it cools down, you can keep it next to the sink. Then you are brushing your teeth. So from here, I get these packets in Amazon. This is also a very readily available online, and it is called Jalaneti. This apparatus and Jalaneti salt. It's ordinary salt, but for convenience for working ladies who are really busy, you might not get the correct amount of salt. So these are surgical Jalaneti salt. I put just one packet of salt in some water, and you're ready for Jalaneti. So the water is totally safe for the internal use. Okay. So from here, I'd like to demonstrate to you just a little bit how to do Jalaneti. It may be daunting, but it's actually very easy. So for that, you might have to bend down. You can also sit in temple pose. Now you can just bend your head and put the nozzle on any one nostril. Okay. Now same thing from the other side. Put the nozzle on the other side. Even a little is enough. We don't need to do very extended practice. More important is a regular practice. Even little bit is enough. So after this, we need to remove whatever excess water is there inside us. So stand up, keep your hands here and do So this will remove all the excess water in the practice. So I'm so happy that I could share the technique so generally for you, and I don't think it will be less for me to remind you that the water has to be distilled and boiled before using. So I'm so happy that you are with me till now, and I wish and hope that my techniques and what I have shared with you, your precious time, has been helpful for you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kavita. So for meaningful and purposeful life, one should practice 8 limbs of yoga, also called Ashtanga Yoga. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. Correct.
Yes. So yeah, now I would request Dr. Maunima to extend the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Himani. Good evening, everybody. I am Dr. Maunima, Sub-Coordinator, Telangana State IAPWC. It gives me great pride to propose vote of thanks for today. Let me first thank our speaker, Ms. Kavita Sinha, for accepting our invitation in such a short notice. I am sure your session on essence of yoga in a simple nutshell with a beginner series of asanas has definitely inspired most of us to walk into yoga practice as a daily routine. Yoga basically guides us to a morally disciplined and purposeful life. Thank you, Ms. Kavita Sinha, for a live do-along session on yoga. Now I extend my sincere thanks to our President, Dr. Sanjeev Jasar, to our Treasurer and National Head IAPWC, Dr. Ruchi Varshney ma'am, who are guiding us with these wonderful sessions to enlighten our professional community. Then I thank our IAP events team, IAP digital team, and Dr. Uttara Mohan ma'am, who have facilitated this platform to accommodate this event despite a very short notice. I also acknowledge all our team members who contributed for this coordinated team play to make this program successful. I appreciate all the participants who took part on a Sunday to be a part of this event to acquire awareness on important aspects of yoga. I once again thank you for everybody who has supported us on this event. I wish you all a happy International Yoga Day in advance with the theme carrying yoga for wellness. I believe you all will make it a daily routine to ensure peace and harmony and peace, harmony, and wellness all through. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hari Om, Om Shanti.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Kavita.
you.
It was a very wonderful session with all your practical demonstrations. A very good learning session we had. Thanks a lot, Dr. Kavita.
Appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Kavita.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is Dr. Uttara there?
Yes, yes, ma'am.